Welcome to the Victory in Biz Accountability and Success Call. So good to have everyone here today because it is a big week. It is conference week. And so today I really want to talk about what is your plan for the conference and what you should be doing to maximize your time there. Last week, we talked about how to show up, to stand out, bring the energy. Today, it's going to be a little bit about the logistics of how to make things deliver a great ROI for you at the conference. All right. Before I jump into my spiel about what you should be doing, I want to find out if any of you have questions at the moment. So kind of like a little Q&A. If you have questions about anything surrounding the conference for me today. Laura.
So I did just print these out, your questionnaire thing, and I was gonna stick because I made my business card and stickers to just stick on there. But when I was printing these, I started thinking, should I just like fill out my info already on it and have it printed and just hand it to them, or leave it for them to interpret themselves?
No, that the goal was for you to, I think I mentioned it in the email, for you to fill it out before you print it. So I wanted you to print one, answer the questions, and then print them so you can just hand them to the people across the table, because what happened at the previous one is people said they didn't have enough time to write. So I'm going to have those forms there for everybody to fill out, but you will be more prepared and better. It'll be better if you can just pass that across to the person across from you, and you guys can just focus on each other and talk. Right. And thanks for asking, Laura. That's a really good question. So yeah, if you guys got my email about Friday with that form attached, the goal is for you to print. Oh, actually, it's a Word document. So you should be able to just fill out the answers and then print about, I estimate we'll get about 23 meetings in. Print about, there's 2 per page. So you can print 10 pages or 12 pages, cut them, bring them with you, and hand them to the person across from you so you can focus on the conversation and not feel like you have to write people's information down. Like I said, I will have the forms that we had last time for those who don't come prepared, or if you want to do that additionally, you can, but it'll be great if you have those prepared. It will just make things so much easier on you and on, well, actually on the person sitting across from you, to be honest. Okay. Hi, everyone. Hi, Dan. So good to see you guys. Hi, David. So right now I'm answering some questions regarding the conference. If anyone has questions, then I'm going to talk about what we should be doing at the conference to maximize our time there. Anybody else have a question about upcoming conference? No? All right. So let me ask this. How many of you have this time or previously gone into the resource center and printed out or looked at the conference plan? Any of you? Laura? No? Okay. So here's what I did. To make it easy, I actually pulled it up and I'm going to share it with you guys. This is the plan that Robert has in the resource center for everybody to make sure that you make this conference work for you and that you get ROI. So I'm going to go through that with you and I'll pull it up, share it with you. And of course, this is very last minute, but you have a few days. If you haven't gotten any of this in place yet, see what you can get in place because it will benefit you. All right. So with that said, let me share this document with you. All right. Can everybody see that? Yes. Thank you. Okay. So action plan for the conference. Our goal with the conference for you guys is always to walk away with profits, to be able to walk away with connections that, whether in the short term or in the long run, is going to create an ROI for you. All right. Our goal isn't for you to come to conference and get pumped and get energetic and then go home and do nothing. Right. Because that's kind of useless. Right. So here's the action plan that Robert put together. All right. So he says the goal is to schedule a minimum of 10 one-on-one or group strategic relationship meetings. Now, I do agree with Robert, but I also realize that at the conference, it's pretty crazy. And we are so busy. We want to be in the room, paying attention, listening to the speakers, doing our networking. So my goal for you would be to, at the conference, as you meet people, set up at least 10 one-on-one or group strategic meetings for right after the conference. Get them in your calendar, get them in your schedule. If you don't have anything yet on Wednesday or Thursday at the hotel, Friday, Saturday is hard for meetings unless you're meeting lunchtime. So have a goal, have a number, okay? I want you to get a number in your head right now. What is your goal of how many meetings you're going to get on the calendar at the conference for after the conference? Okay, write down that number. I don't care if it's 2 or 20. Your number is your number, but you need a goal. All right. So these are all pre-conference goals right here. And like I said, it's a little last minute now, but you know, you can post on Facebook. If anyone wants to meet with you specifically, they can reach out to you on Facebook and you can set a time with them. And again, if you feel like conference is too crazy, set the time for after conference, but you can reach out now and say, hey, guys, I'm going to be at the conference. Come say hi to me and let's schedule a meeting. All right. Also, if you are having trouble and you don't know who to schedule meetings with, contact your alpha leader. They can pair you up with people who are good strategic partners for you. All right. So don't hesitate to ask. Do schedule with people who you see a possibility of growing strategic meetings with. Don't just schedule with anyone. Make it worth your while. Make sure it's someone that you feel you have synergy with. Okay. And then please, we have 3 days left to invite members. There's still seats available, members, non-members, friends, colleagues, people in the area right now. I mean, it's a little late to invite people that are out of the area, but in the area, put the feelers out there. It's not over yet. We have 3 days to get more butts in the seats, and the more, the merrier for everybody, right? Okay. And also, you know who the leaders are in the company. Reach out to us if you want to sit down with any of us. Let's say it's been a year since you've actually really connected with any of us. We will make an effort to meet with you at the conference or right after the conference. With me, it'll probably be for right after the conference, seeing as I'm always running around like a mad hatter at the conference. But I would love to sit down over a Zoom meeting or even in person for coffee and catch up and see what has been going on in your business, in your life, and how I can support you better. All right. Now, let's talk about what are the things that we are going to keep in mind when we set these meetings, because you want, for every single meeting that you set or every single person that you connect with, what are the things that you want to keep your mind wide open to? And those of you who just did university, this is still fresh for you. Those of you might not have done university yet. You might not know this yet. And for some of you, this is old news, but you've forgotten. Hey, Liz. Okay, so let's talk about that for a second. Let's talk about what will your goals be. So your goals will be to set, Rob says a minimum of 10 meetings. I say, I don't care what that number is, but have a number in mind. If it's 8 or 5 or 50, have a number in mind. That's your goal. We're looking for referral partners, people who can send business our way, right? People who can help us grow. And also remember to be a good referral partner for those people who you talk to. We have such a fantastic network in Achieve. Hello, Kim. Nice to see you. We have such a fantastic network in Achieve. That's why we want you guys to really get to know each other, because if someone comes to you, Dan, and says, oh my gosh, you know, I really need some financial help, you want to be able to say, hey, you know, Flo can help you with that. I'll refer you to Flo, right? So we want to know who our fellow achievers are so that we can be great resources for those people that we meet with, especially on Friday. You want to be able to serve, but also find those people who are going to be good referral partners for you, who has the audience that is the same as yours, right? The people that you want to reach out to. Collaboration partners, who can we collaborate with and do something like a joint venture or campaigns or author a book together, write an education program together. You can create affiliate partnerships, you know, people who are possibly great in helping you sell what you've got. They might have, again, the same audience as you and could profit off of what you have available. So also see who out there has a product or a service that's ideal for your clients. And maybe you can have a JV agreement with them or an affiliate agreement with them where you can also profit from sending people to them. All right. And if you don't have a JV agreement, we have one set up that you can use in private label. Okay. So let us know if you need to set up something like that before the conference. And then also industry influencers. Be really aware of who you're meeting with in the room that is really connected, that is an influencer, that is making it happen, that is bringing the income, that is growing the business. Those are the people you want to really, really connect with big time. And actually this time at the networking event, we have industry influencer stickers for our influencers, and they're all going to come in wearing a sticker. So you'll know when you're meeting with someone that really is very well connected and that you got to make sure you follow up with. All right. So this packet is in the resource center. If you want to go find it, look for the little icon on the homepage that says conferences. It's in that, you click on that icon and the packet is in there. And you can print it, and here you can create your goals for yourself. So, or if you don't want to print it, you can just take a piece of paper. The goal is, how many referral partners do you want to find? Write your number. How many meetings do you want to set up with guests? Number here. Find collaboration partners. How many of those do you want to find? Put a goal here. And guys, it's okay. Have a lavish goal. If you don't reach it, not the end of the world. Have that goal. That's going to create more attraction because you have that goal in mind than not having a goal at all. Okay. I plan to set up this number of meetings with Achieve leaders. How many leaders and who would you like to meet with? Now, sit down. Look at your business funnel and offerings. What do you have that you can offer at the conference? Don't be scared to offer, you guys. If someone needs you, please be there to help them. And the way you help them is by setting up that strategy call or that discovery call and engaging them in what you have, because what you have can be very helpful to them. And then set a goal as of how much revenue over the next 12 months you want to create from this conference. Okay, I know this is a lot of information right here, right now, but this is important. Set a goal for yourself. Do you want this conference to yield a $5,000 profit for you, or a $30,000 profit, or a $10,000? It doesn't matter. $2,000. What is your goal? Because I'll tell you what, the people that work the conference, it's attainable, you guys. It's attainable. All right. Speak to people like Leela, Veronica, Scott Axelrod. They've all really profited from these conferences. If you really, really do your homework and you follow up, it's attainable. All right. Also, what is exciting, you guys? We're back to pre-COVID numbers. We have almost 300 people registered for this conference. Okay. And it's going to be getting better and better and better for the conference coming, because, you know, the last couple was just 150-ish around there. We're almost doubling it for this conference. So it's going to be awesome fun. And then, oh, Kim, we're going to miss you, but I'm glad you're here. This is good advice, you guys, for any event that you go to, okay? Not just the Chief conferences, any event that you go to. And now also, I offer a product or a service and will offer it to all meetings. And my goal is to increase my visibility and get people interested. I will get this many people interested out of all my meetings. Okay, so those are the numbers I want you guys to write down. And then there is a schedule for your meetings that you're setting up also there. So if you want to go print that, that might be helpful, or you might have your own. I will just tell you that at the conference, what I do is I create a schedule with the available times. Hi, Annette, I just saw you. With the available times that I have for the next 3 weeks, and they might be sporadic all over the place, but I have that sheet on my table so that people can fill their names in right there and then for that meeting, because I might not be able to talk to them and get it in my phone right away. So if you have a sheet, it says name, phone number, email, and then the times I have available. And I have them schedule their meetings right there and then at my table. If you don't have a table, still have a sheet that you have, you know what times you have available for the next couple of weeks after conference. Hi, Mac. Nice to see you. All right, you guys. Hi, Charlie. We have people joining. I literally just went through the whole, for those of you who just joined, I literally just went through the whole conference plan that Robert has in the resource center. So if you missed it just now, in the resource center, if you go to the homepage and you scroll down, there's an icon or a button for conferences. You click on that, then you scroll down and there's a conference plan packet. Go through that packet, make sure you are prepared for conference so that you can get an ROI and really be available for people there who need you. So with that said, now I want to go around the room and just each one of you, let me know if you have one specific thing you still need to do. So your number one goal for this week to get done. All right. So let's start with you, Laura. Number one goal. I know putting you on the spot, babe.
Oh, that's okay. I just got done getting everything done and picked up, but one of the QR codes is wrong. So my only goal right now is to print it on a small label and start sticking it over it. That one will get done later. I just finished rebuilding my website on Groove and I haven't published it yet, but I just finished building it. So I got to get rid of a link anyway, but we leave tomorrow morning. So I am packing today.
Can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see you. And your flyers and everything looks gorgeous. Your branding is spot on. Beautiful. Love it.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Cindy, do you want to share with us? Do you have one specific goal, your number one goal to get done before conference?
Just being able to get my collateral together and the information. I love your idea of having the schedule, printed out schedule, rather than having to go to your phone. So thank you for that idea.
You are welcome. You're welcome. All right, Charles, do you want to share? What do you have to do? Your number one goal for the week?
I'm in the middle of searching for like events to offer my services at.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm trying to find events that I could contact them so I could set up a time to go down and offer my services.
Okay. All right. So you are searching for a place where you can, like a corporate place or maybe a residential place. Are you looking to target businesses or are you looking?
Right now, the only thing I have in mind is like doing like fairs and things like that.
Okay. All right. Reach out to me. I might have some ideas for you.
Okay.
All right, Charles. Thank you. Sarah, you're next on my screen.
I am so excited about the things that are taking place in conference. I won't be there this time, but I will just share looking backwards that got to meet JC Soto last time. And the impact that has had on my business is so incredibly significant. So as you guys are going, just keep all of those conversations open and be looking for those places that will make a huge difference.
Fantastic. Thank you for sharing, Sarah. We are going to miss you. All right, David, you're up next.
Yeah, and for me, it's more about organizing my collateral. I've got all the things I need, all the processes I need. I'm even thinking of creating my own lanyard with my QR code right on the lanyard. So when I talk to people, it's just like scanning.
I love that. That is
I've
an
got it.
awesome idea.
Yeah, I've got it set up in my
Can
calendar.
other people steal your idea?
Oh, absolutely.
Guys, that's an awesome idea. If you can have that QR code that leads to your website or your program or your product, what is the thing you want people to reach out to most? That's a great idea, David.
Right, because you waste time having to explain and talk about it. So pull out your phone, scan my lanyard. There you go.
Right. And for those of you that have tables, make sure you have a QR code to your Venmo account. So a lot of people are using that now instead of having to swipe credit cards and stuff. So
Sure.
yes, Laura's like, I'm ready, I got it. Okay, thank you, David. Dan.
Well, I might have to argue with David a little bit there. I had that same idea. I have yet to implement it though, but touche, sir. No, that's a really good idea. I want to implement that too. I think my biggest thing is also organizing the collateral. Just getting all my stuff together, my processes and everything. And then I think just kind of managing my anxiety about all this. When I'm traveling very far from Pennsylvania, so when I travel and have all these things going on, tend to get a little anxious. So I'm trying to just work through that mentally. But I'm excited. I'm very, very excited to come out. So I think I'll be all right.
Channel that anxiety into excitement more so. Take some deep breaths and know that, hey, what's the worst thing that can happen? Hey, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
I just hate the whole airport traveling experience.
Oh,
I mean, it is what it is, but
it is.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
You will
I'm
be
super
fine.
excited.
I'm coming from
Okay.
Florida, so I hear you.
We
Okay.
can't wait to see you, Dan. I'm
Yeah.
excited. All right, Les Sparks, my darling. You're still muted, honey. Okay, I'll come back to you. I can't hear you. You gotta find that unmute button. It's usually on the bottom left. All right, we'll come back to Les while he figures that out. Kim, I know you're not coming to the conference, but you have other stuff happening. So what is your #1 goal for the week, darling?
Well, thank you. I wasn't sure if I was going to be included, and that's just fine either way.
Of course.
The Harry Potter convention was amazing this past weekend, and it's my YouTube channel is growing like crazy, which is wonderful. So there's almost 700 subscribers now. I'm from 200. So my goal this week is to post 3 videos for the week. One is my Facebook Live on Wednesday, and then to begin learning how to schedule YouTube videos. If anybody knows how to do that, I'm a student, let me know, I'd be happy to learn. And I do want to share, even though I'm not going to the conference, listening and looking at everything really is brain expansion for me to become someone who does all that. And I'm having some ahas about maybe what it is and how it is to package who I am and what I do in the world better. So even though I'm not going to the conference, I'm finding it of great value to be here.
Wonderful. Thank you, Kim. And yes, that's why I say, the things that we share on these calls, I'm usually focusing on what's next, but these things are good for so many different things in your business and any events that you go to. Okay. Les, I see you managed to unmute yourself. What's your #1 goal for the week?
Okay. So as I listen to everybody and to your presentation, what right now I see my number one goal is go to the Achieve Resource Center and print off what you've recommended and get the speed kind of networking sheets filled out so that I can save time and be more available to listen and make better connections with people at the conference.
Perfect.
And the whole QR code kind of thing, I feel so archaic. It's like someone needs to kind of get me up to date with that. And that maybe is something that I need to start working on as soon as possible as well.
I can help you with that, Liz.
Okay.
You
Thank you.
reach out to me, we'll get you a QR code for your website or for whatever it is you want to lead people to. I'll show you how to do it. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. No worries. No worries. Annette, wonderful to have you here, honey.
Thank you so much. This is my first mastermind meeting, so I'm happy to be here.
Yes,
Yay!
and seeing as it is your first time, I'd love for you to just do a quick 30-second introduction and tell everyone who you are and what you do.
So I'm brand new to Achieve, and my business is called Sensitive Solutions. I am a registered nurse who runs a health education business for kids and their families. So basically connecting families, parents to their kids is the main goal that I have, but also providing the education as well. So I'm looking to build the business. I don't know how yet, but I'm figuring that out. My goal this week is to figure just how to articulate my business and how to grow it, and what my priorities are. So Rob has me doing a document that I need to complete. So I'm working on that. And I won't be I'm such a newbie, I won't be at the conference yet. I still need to go to university. So
That's okay. You can still come to the conference, but you're not local, right?
I am in California.
You're in California, right? Yes. So
Yeah.
we'll see you at the next conference or at university, and we're excited about that. So thank you for letting everybody know. We all welcome you in, and we're happy you're here.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Next up, I have Mac. Mac, I don't know how many people here even know you either. I know you've been with us for a little bit now, but also
Well, not officially.
I know. I've spoken to you. So why
this
don't you
is
tell
actually my
everyone?
first, other than coming down to the Springs that one night and meeting you, this is my first Zoom call.
Right.
And that I was actually struggling figuring out how to get on with you. I've been in business for about 50 years. If you think of your local camera or video store, I sell equipment, primarily professional equipment. I will be phasing out of that. And about 3 years ago, I joined a network marketing company that I'm having a lot of success with. And that's my next part of my future next 30 years. It's interesting watching everybody. And that's what this weekend is going to be for me, is really getting a feel of what everybody is trying to accomplish and how that fits into what I already know versus what I want to do with my future.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mac. We look forward to seeing you at the conference. Fantastic. Charlie, what's your number one goal for this week before the conference?
Got some good ideas from you guys. I would say there's a lot of follow-up, so I'm hoping to pre-schedule some meetings to be ready and be efficient. Have the cryptocurrency conversation because it's pretty good timing. And then the magazine is already, the first issue is not out and already working on the second issue, so that's moving along too. So that probably see what kind of collateral I can put together for that, because that's been more of my focus.
Fantastic. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I can't wait to actually hold a magazine and see it.
I know, it's exciting.
Awesome. Fabulous. All right. Hi, Alma. I see you just joined us, honey. We're almost done here. We're just sharing our number one goals for the week and what we need to get ready for the conference. I'll give you a minute to think about that. Larry, do you want to share what you are having the last little bits of what you need to do before the conference? If you can unmute yourself. Don't know if Larry's available. He's kind of maybe just listening in. Larry, I'll come back to you. Alma, do you want to share with us? Are you going to be at the conference, and what's your number one goal for this week?
Hi, everybody. I'm sorry, I won't be able to be at the conference now because I planned a trip ahead of time, long time ago, and I kind of forgotten about that.
Oops.
And I am
Oh.
at work right now, so I cannot even show my face. But
Well, I'm glad you're here.
well, hopefully I will keep connecting with the people that I already know, and I am excited for Charlie about the magazine. Maybe we can connect as well. Thank you so much for all your support.
Fantastic, Alma. So happy you're here. And thanks for sharing, and we will miss you at the conference. Everybody make sure you are at the February conference. Don't miss it, okay? It's so important. At the conferences, there's so much opportunity for growth, so much opportunity for connection. Thank you for being here today. We've come to, oh, Larry managed to unmute himself. Larry, you want to quickly share?
I
You wanna
wondered,
quickly
did I get
share?
unmuted? Because I don't see it on my screen here.
That's
But you can
okay.
hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got this little postcard that I'm going to be handing out to everybody. It's got all my good stuff on it. And I'm waiting for something different than everybody else is doing. I'm going to be handing out some poems that I wrote. Put a little love and light into for people to enjoy rather than just business, but some fun too. So I'm really excited to be here. And I'm just really excited. Yeah.
Well,
so
we
that's,
are very excited, Larry. This is the time to be excited for everybody. It's such a big week
Yeah.
for everyone. We're all pumped. We're all ready. Let's all throw our hands up and have a wonderful time. And for those of you who can't make it, we'll miss you. And I will see all of you next week, same time, same place, if not at the conference. Otherwise, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, let's go make big business happen. Love you guys.
Hey, Vanessa, what's the main URL for the conference? With the resource
center. Huh?
With the resource center you mentioned.
You mean for that packet?
Mm-hmm.
Let me look for you. Hold on. I don't have it pulled up right now. I'll
Because
just.
I'm on achievebizconferences.com.
Oh, you want to go to
Achieve Resources Center.
achieveresourcecenter.com.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you have to log in there with your username and password. Okay. Got it? All right, you're welcome. And thank you, Sarah. Love you. And thank you, everybody. Contact me if you need anything before the conference. I'll see you on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Bye. Have a beautiful day.
We'll be there Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday. I'll see you Wednesday. Bye.
Charlie, I'll see you in 10.
Yes.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Bye.